Have you ever wondered how Rolex makes money? How does the iconic brand we all know make money regardless of waitlists that span over 5 years? Folks, Rolex is synonymous with luxury and prestige in the world of horology and has long been revered for its iconic timepieces. Beyond the shimmering surface of these watches lies a business model that has withstood the test of time and continues to flourish. Let's discuss the real Rolex business model. What makes Rolex tick? Pun intended. So stick around if you're a watch enthusiast or just curious about the secrets behind Rolex's success. Rolex's story is about innovation, precision, and timeless elegance. It all started in 1905 when Hans Wilsdorf and Alfred Davis met in London to create a watch distribution company. Fast forward to 1910, and Rolex became the proud recipient of the prestigious Swiss Certificate of Chronometric Precision, a clear sign of their commitment to making accurate timepieces. Then, in 1926, Rolex shook up the watch industry by introducing the Oyster, the world's first waterproof and dustproof watch. This groundbreaking design changed the game and solidified Rolex's reputation for making tough and ingenious watches. Over the years, Rolex has consistently pushed the boundaries of watchmaking excellence, giving us iconic models like the Datejust in 1945 and changing the game. Fun fact, Rolex Oyster Perpetual watches were actually worn by Sir Edmund Hillary and Tenzing Norgay during their historic ascent of Mount Everest in 1953. This demonstrated the watch's durability and added an adventurous touch to Rolex's image. And guess what? Rolex's legacy as a symbol of luxury and craftsmanship continues to thrive today. Watch collectors and connoisseurs all around the globe are still captivated by their traditions and outstanding timepieces. So whether you're an adventurer or someone who appreciates the finer things in life, Rolex has a watch that's perfect for you. Let's discuss what brought us here. Rolex's business model. Superiority, exclusivity, and timeless allure are at the heart of Rolex's commercial approach. One of the keys to their success is their emphasis on producing everything they sell in-house. Rolex stands out in the watch industry for its vertical integration. Unlike many other luxury watch brands that rely on third-party suppliers for components, Rolex manufactures nearly every part of its watches in-house. Rolex controls every aspect of production, from the proprietary movements to the cases, dials, and bracelets. This vertical integration allows the company to maintain strict quality control and protect its brand reputation for excellence. What's more, Rolex's core business strategy is based on its emphasis on heritage and brand recognition. The business has been creating watches for over a century, earning it a name for luxury and exclusivity. Luxury watch buyers place a high value on their Rolexes since the brand has come to symbolize power and prosperity. Rolex has purposefully positioned itself as the watch of choice for successful people, including professionals, athletes, and adventurers. The association with success and accomplishments has significantly impacted the brand's popularity and staying power. And that's not all. Rolex's commitment to limited availability and exclusivity is key to the company's overall strategy. Rolex can maintain a constant supply of highly sought-after timepieces by strictly limiting production. Those waitlists we mentioned, for select models, they select models that give them an air of exclusivity and desirability. Because of this strategy, Rolex watches have maintained value and become highly sought-after investments and collectibles. Then there is the timeless design to consider. When it comes to design, Rolex plays the long game. While fashion trends come and go, Rolex's iconic models like the Submariner, Daytona, and Datejust have retained their classic aesthetics for decades. This timelessness ensures that Rolex watches aren't just status symbols, but also enduring fashion statements. But let's really answer our question: how does Rolex make their money? The trick is what's called scarcity marketing. Like most luxury brands, Rolex knows how to leverage human psychology and scarcity marketing. Let's break it down for you. Scarcity marketing is an effective tactic that is utilized by a variety of luxury businesses. This type of marketing generates a feeling of urgency and exclusivity by limiting the availability of a company's products. Scarcity marketing is an art that Rolex has refined to perfection. Rolex is a brand that is synonymous with luxury, prestige, and excellence. Scarcity marketing is an effective strategy because it deftly works its magic into the intricate fabric of the human psyche, which comprises a complex network of feelings and aspirations. This tendency may be traced back to the psychological concept of scarcity, which explains why something as seemingly benign as a limited edition label can cause a surge of adrenaline and motivate customers to incredible lengths. Products in short supply radiate an impression of rarity and distinction because of their limited availability. Luxury fashion companies like Hermes and Rolex utilize scarcity marketing to increase product interest. This strategy involves selling designs only available in limited quantities or one-of-a-kind timepieces. People will naturally value and seek an item more when there are fewer supplies available of that good than when there were plenty of resources available. In addition, the idea of scarcity plays on people's anxiety over missing out on opportunities. The limited time offer and while stocks last slogans urge customers to make hasty purchases by playing on their anxieties of missing out on opportunities that they don't want to pass up. When a new iPhone is introduced, consumers wait in line for several hours before an Apple store opens because they are terrified of missing out on purchasing the most cutting-edge technology. An essential part of being human is the desire to fit in with one's contemporaries. It is precisely this human tendency to seek social evidence, when we rely on the behaviors of others to verify our own, that scarcity marketing uses to its advantage to achieve its goals. Businesses frequently use the threat of a limited supply to pique customers' interest in their wares and push them to get in on the action by making purchases. For example, companies like Nike and Adidas often release limited edition versions of their sneakers, which almost immediately become extremely desirable among collectors. The popularity of these kicks is fueled by the aesthetic appeal of the shoes themselves and the allure of belonging to a particular community of fashion lovers known as sneakerheads. Do you ever think about why you make impulsive purchases in retail establishments? Dopamine, a neurotransmitter associated with feelings of pleasure and reward, is released in our brains in preparation for the acquisition of uncommon items. These events have become well-known illustrations of this phenomenon because of the limited-time nature of the discounts offered during Black Friday sales. According to research by BlackFriday.com, nearly half of all consumers in 2021 exhibited impulsive shopping behavior on Black Friday because they feared losing out on sales. Auctions, for example, rely on this dopamine-driven excitement by pitting bids against one another in a race to obtain a rare object. This pits them against the competition. Companies like Sotheby's take advantage of this human trait by artificially raising the prices of artworks and collectibles already in extremely high demand. Playing on customers' anxieties allows for the creation of a sense of urgency through the use of scarcity marketing. Warnings such as "only 2 seats left at this price" are a fear-based tactic deftly utilized by airlines such as Lufthansa while customers make online reservations for plane tickets. Consumers like us feel we must avoid missing out on a wonderful deal and frequently find ourselves in unanticipated travel situations. Folks, the psychological impact of scarcity marketing is significant. We see it in the limited production of Rolex watches. Rolex employs a method of controlled manufacture in their business. They make an effort to restrict the amount of watches that are manufactured each year. Not only does this limited production ensure that an exquisite quality standard is kept, but it also generates a sense of scarcity. The idea is simple. If something is scarce and difficult to obtain, people will want it more. The controlled production method utilized by Rolex helps to ensure that their timepieces are regarded as prestigious examples of handicrafts. And folks, that is how Rolex makes their money. Intriguing, isn't it? The REAL Rolex business model is a testament to the company's unwavering dedication to craftsmanship, innovation, and brand management. Rolex watches are not just timekeepers.